VoiceBox Media Group,
Bang
VoiceBox
bang.
Media Group, we are back. How y'all doing? You know it's the awesome VoiceBox Radio coming to you live and in person. We are super excited to have you here. We're super excited. Guess what? We have special
As
guests.
always.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. All the content. You know we come to you live in action. We're super excited about our guests that we have today. But let's get into our
The
marketing.
usual. We're going to start with announcements. Thank you guys for tuning in to VoiceBox Radio here at VMG headquarters. As always, we are continuing through with the hoodie drive. It's still cold outside. There's still people in need. We will be making drops to Code Blue, and we are working on a new distribution date.
Absolutely. As always, thank you everyone who tagged us and the code blue. We did get a big response, so we are doing another hoodie drive to give back to code blue. So if you have anything, any hats, gloves, hoodies, jackets, anything that will help us out this season or help someone in need, please feel free to drop it off at our headquarters, 610 East Landis, or you can just message one of us. We can pick it up in person. All donations are accepted. We greatly appreciate you in advance.
Yes. Also, once again, we can't let another episode go by without shouting out just
Just
cleaning service.
Jesse.
We Zakia had won a contest
Woo, 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 woo.
at an event, and we got a free cleaning. She came here, cleaned the office. She
Yes,
did.
and we absolutely love it. If you're looking for any type of cleaning service, event services, help with your storage or help with your basement, just Jesse is the person to call. We're super excited to make that connection. And if you look back at our previous interview, you can see all about Just Jesse, how they were
Mhm.
founded, what they're doing now, and the services they offer. Okay.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Just Jesse. Last announcement. As always, we want to shout out Miracle Kids Learning Academy, Play, Learn, and Grow. They're located at 586 Hill Prince Street, Millville, New Jersey, which is in the Deerfield, Rosenhain Township area. Childcare services. Basically, they're here for you. If you're in that area and you're in need of childcare services, please reach out to Miracle Kids Learning Academy. Ask for Evangelist Tracy. She's awesome.
She's amazing. If you're looking to switch your child's childcare, or if you're looking for childcare, please call her. She works with everyone, and she has specializations. It was so cool to see that she has different skills, different arts and
Mhm.
crafts. She incorporates music. Guys, if you need daycare, please reach out to Miss Tracy for sure.
Anything
Without
else?
further
You want to
ado,
talk about your day? Don't forget
oh
about
yes.
say.
So
Yeah.
I just had an amazing experience. I seen a post on Facebook and I was super excited. Jasmine Henson from the Lavish Ballroom. I
Mhm.
was able to go over there, secure some items. If you haven't booked with her, she is an event planner. She also has an event space. Please reach out to her. Please book with her. I'm super excited to work with her in a collaboration or possibly a partnership with VoiceBox Media Group. She's looking forward to doing stuff in the spring. So look
Mhm.
forward to our advertisements. Okay. So that was super excited today. If anybody knows me, knows that I love to shop. I love to flea market shop and I love to bargain shop.
She
So
still got
that's
stuff in the car, y'all. She made me go downstairs and carry a bin
yes,
full of.
absolutely.
Mm, yes.
Absolutely. So
So
we have a lot of great things coming to you in the new year. We're super excited. And as everybody knows, we have our anniversary coming up.
yes.
So we're looking forward to our streamathon.
The 2 years.
If you're interested in coming on the streamathon, please reach out to us. We'll be reaching out to you as
Yeah.
always. It is a big deal for us. This is our baby. Shout out to the whole team for being a part of this grand event that we're having.
Yeah, if you've worked with us in the past 2 years since our inception, we will be reaching out. Come get a plate, come sit down, enjoy yourself. We'll have the stream up live. Just reflecting and planning for the future. January 31st makes 2 years since VMG's inception.
Fium, 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 fium,
I feel like it went
fium.
fast, but was long at the same time. So we're
Uh-huh.
excited about that. One last thing, February 1st or 2nd, Just Nice Sneaker Convention, February 1st.
February
So we
1st.
will be at the Violent Convention Center. Just Nice Sneaker and Trading Card Convention will be coming to Violent. So you guys look out for that.
If you're interested in shoes, if you're interested in trading cards, if you're interested in comics, please come out. See what the Violent Convention Center has to offer. As you know, we've been partnering with them recently and we're looking forward to all the future endeavors. So if there's something that you're interested in, please tap in. If you need more information, you can find it right on the VoiceBox Media page.
Mhm. I think that's it.
Okay, without
that's
further
it.
ado, we have two special guests here with
Yes,
us
we
today.
do.
We're super honored to be in their presence. As always, we love all of our guests that come on. I want to take the time to introduce Harlan Miller, the president of Chemo, and Tony Hill is the VP, and he's also the owner of Games on the Go. So we're super excited to have them here. We're going to give them the floor, let them give them an introduction. Everyone, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you know them, say hello in the chat. Okay, say hello.
Yeah, we do see the
Give
comments,
some
you guys.
encouragement.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see the comments. If you have a question, please feel free to drop it in. And without further ado, we're going to start off with Mr. Harlan.
Please, Mr. Miller. For those who may not know you, please let the people know a little bit about yourself.
Harlan Miller. I'm from the city of Bristol, and my program is KYMO, Keeping Young Minds Occupied. KYMO.
Mm-hmm. Um, what what does chemo mean to you? What was the basis of chemo for people that don't know how to get started? And what does this stand for, and what inspired you to start it?
Like I said, KYMO stands for Keeping Young Minds Occupied. My twin brother was, we already had H&H going on. It's something that me and him did with the kids, bringing them into the studio and all that. So then fast forward a little bit, one day he came to me and was like when the whole gang culture started to go a little out of control in Cumberland County, he was like, they're saying that the youth are the cancer of society. So I came up with something. He said he came up with chemo. And I'm trying to figure out like how those letters, what do you mean? He was like KYMO, chemo, keeping young minds occupied. It's stuck. So
how beautiful.
That was it. Because that's the point. It's all in the name. You got to keep young minds occupied with positivity and positive things, and the rest can definitely be history.
The story behind that is amazing. That's really cool. Is there a moment that either changed or shaped the way chemo moved on in the future?
Just everything,
Just everything. The impact on a daily basis.
Yeah, just like I said, it was a time frame for Cumberland County when things got really out of control.
Absolutely.
With the violence among the youth. And we just tried to see, as many youth as we could come through our studio, and we had it in our house in the basement. We had facilities downtown, but we always kept about 13, 14 youth with us at all time, recording music for years. So it just stuck. That's the continuation of what we give back for, things that happened in my past. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That I had to grow from. So now I got a story to tell these kids to help them grow. You know what I'm saying? We do it through this program.
What are I know you guys, you said you started out with the music, getting them in the studio. As chemo has evolved, what are some other ways you guys are keeping young minds occupied? What are some activities that you guys have been able to provide?
Well, somewhere around 2004, I met Tony, and he brought in the whole aspect of mobile. So we started doing not only what we were doing with the studio mobile, but with the gaming, with him mobily. So then we became a mobile faction. Just like we have safe space. Yeah. Now we have safe spaces mobilely to pull up on any situation, especially with the community policing partnership that we've created. And he can tell you more about that.
For sure. Without further ado, let's get into it, Mr. Tony Hill, Mr. VP of Chemo and the owner of Games on the Go. Yes. How are you today? Please take the time to introduce yourself.
Well, I'm blessed to be here. So thank you for inviting us on. My name is Tony Hill, owner and founder of Games on the Go. Again, VP of Chemo, which is a very special organization, to me. As Harlan said, how it was created. So, again, when Harlan brought that through, We was just excited to be able to really have something that meant something that we could like push, that connected with what we really was doing. And it was like organic. It wasn't like trying too hard. It just everything matched. So when you say you're killing the cancer in society, it really clicked. And we know chemo is spelled a different way, like the medical term. So to be able to flip something that's negative into something positive, you look at that and you say, all right, this is what this is about. So that gave us that chance. But like I said, it's just been a blessing to be a part of something like that. Because there's so many organizations that you can work with, that focus on different things. So when you can have an organization and focus on one specific thing, meaning youth, that can grow into so many things.
Absolutely.
Mobily and safe spaces.
All right, yeah. So let's get into it. What type of services do you offer on Games on the Go?
So we provide mobile services, community policing,
mobile response.
Yeah, mobile response, community policing services. So the main focus for us right now is like community policing and violence prevention.
Okay.
So we've created a partnership with the police departments, meaning I'm gonna say Bridgeton first, but Camden was one where I started first. I started my first community policing partnership in Camden, which grew into like working with Philadelphia and other surrounding police departments. But coming back to like Cumberland County and Salem County, which was my focus of being able to partner with chemo in a bigger way at home.
Okay.
So
that's really cool. That's really cool. So when we say mobile, can you explain what mobile means? A lot of people at home have not experienced Games on the Go. So
okay,
let's
so
talk about it.
So what we do is with Games on the Go is we're able to provide a way to be a service provider to organizations and businesses and like private events, to where we can actually, the things that you can experience in a physical place, we can actually bring those services to you, meaning the game truck. Game truck is outfitted with video games, virtual reality, simulators, driving. It's just outfitted with a bunch of fun that's connected to education as
Absolutely.
well. So we also have like mobile go-karting, which is a hot
that's
commodity.
Cool.
The whole process of being able to bring kids fun by bringing them a go-kart track mobily, and them not having to have the expense of getting
to get there. Yeah, it's a blessing for you guys to actually be able to travel and go.
That means that means a lot. And pickleball is a big sport.
I see it's up and coming. I see it's up and coming everywhere now. It's pickleball.
Yeah, so a couple years ago we picked up, on, like creating a mobile aspect of pickleball, and just providing pickleball in a space that we can bring people together anywhere, to a park, a basketball court, just any locations. So I know we don't have a lot of time, but it's some cool partnerships that you're going to see with everything that I'm talking about.
Okay.
You can put some out there if you want to. If you don't, it's up to you.
So one of the partnerships that that I'm really excited to put out there is Pure Fuel sports drink. Pure Fuel is the official drink of the Sixers. They got a couple NBA athletes signed from the Sixers. Gillian Wallow is heavily involved, with the drink. Al Narvison just became a part owner, an investor into the drink. Three of my homeboys actually own the drink, and we got very good relationships. I met them when they was working for Jay-Z. Well, one of them was working for Jay-Z, Rata, and then Doobie and Rata became partners and was managing Jalil Beats.
Okay.
So just to be able to have like a black sports drink on the market, I think it's just like,
that's cool.
Just amazing, to be able to have a partner, to be able to bring to Cumberland County, to start showcasing the things that we, are getting into.
We're a youth sports area too,
exactly.
So that's big.
So, and we got multiple sports that the drink is not in. So our part of like bringing Pure to the forefront, from a youth standpoint and a professional standpoint, we want to be able to bring Pure into pickleball, which is a
Absolutely.
big sport,
Mhm.
which has not been touched yet. Also soccer. As you know, the World Cup is coming. So the two things that we focus on in 2026 with the Pure partnership is, pickleball
Mhm.
and the World Cup. So between June and July, we're going to be in Philadelphia a lot, with that whole experience. So like bringing Cumberland County Pure together and bringing our community into a program, into that FIFA setting is like a very cool experience, because now it's like we can offer so many opportunities
For
to
the
other
Absolutely.
people,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, to be able to tap in, that would never be able to do something like that.
Mhm.
That's funded by companies like Pure and some of our other partners like Bristol Auto Mall and, different people that we work with.
That's going to be a really cool experience. Me, I'm all about exposing our young kids to things that they're not used to, especially things that aren't a part of their culture or just a diverse mechanism of education. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Tap us in on that.
Mhm. We
Yeah.
love to
We
help.
definitely would love to be a part of a partnership or anything that you have going on. We do not mind helping out for sure. That seems like it's going to be pretty nice.
Yes.
I was looking at the FIFA, everything about it, and I seen that they weren't actually hiring people this year. They were actually just accepting volunteers. So
Mhm.
everyone has to be a volunteer in
Yeah.
order to work the cup. And I thought that was so dynamic that all of these people would randomly volunteer for something that they actually like to do, right?
Because it's so
Yeah.
big.
Yep. So
Yep.
all they doing is providing a stage
People
for
just
people to
wanna be a
work
part-
and be
yeah,
a part of
yeah,
it.
People just want to be
Mhm.
a part of it.
And that's the same thing that we
That's
do
awesome.
on a daily basis, just wanting to be a part of it, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. I thought that was a crazy aspect. So I think if you get out there with those drinks and we can help promote you, whatever it is, we'll come cover on site, whatever VoiceBox Media Group
And
can
we want
do for
to,
you.
and we want to look for events that make sense that we can sponsor too.
Absolutely.
Because like we're on the marketing side with the drink.
Mhm.
So if it's something that's worthy, of something that we can be,
Efficient.
doing, and like we want to look at bringing kids to the games and stuff like that, creating experiences, pre-game, after game. There's like specific game nights and stuff like that we can get involved in,
Mhm.
media nights and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're down. However, whatever with that.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. What age group do you guys serve? Is there specific parameters for somebody that was interested in signing their kids up?
It's
Broad Street School age
grades. It's 12 to 17.
Mhm.
Certain programs we got different age groups, but 12 to 17 is basically
12 to 17.
But when we working with schools like Broad Street School,
Yeah.
they age group go to
different.
elementary school.
Yeah.
So, but
that's
not saying that's our age
it's all,
group.
it's all
I'm just
about
saying we do
it's all
work
about
in
the
there.
program though. As far
Shit. It's coming up on my- yeah.
it's all about the age group and then the actual situation we're doing, because we know there's guidelines for
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
saying certain age
And
groups.
responsibility too,
Right.
especially when it
Right.
comes to the younger. We've all been on field trips before, guys. We all do work in the community together, and we spend time together, so we know the age appropriation is very, very important when it comes to different groups that we're running and different services that we offer for sure.
What are some memorable events that you guys have?
Well,
go ahead. You
I'm because one of the other things that Harlan wanted that we was talking about was for the violence prevention.
Yes.
The other partnership that I wanted that y'all to know is with the Bridgeton Police Department. So
Okay.
we partnered up with the Bridgeton Police
that
Department
was the initial.
the initial, but
That
we
was the
partnered up
first
with them to create the a command vehicle.
Oh wow,
We took one of their SWAT command trucks and turned it into a mobile
gaming.
podcast and mobile recording studio.
When I seen it, I just thought that was pure genius.
That's
Just
smart.
being honest, providing this on the go
Mm-hmm.
gives it foundation, even though it's on the go, and it's the most amazing thing that I seen. I was like, wow, it's mobile, giving people the opportunity that don't have the opportunity. And we don't even know, it's still creating foundation, which is so awesome.
And when the kids see that truck, it's like you would think that the kid's going to run because it's a big police truck.
Mhm.
And we're trying to take that element away from their mindset. So when they see us jumping out the truck with the police, it's a cool setting, you know,
Mhm.
and the parents are accepting it. So it's a good thing.
So the kids themselves, how is it working with youth? I mean, I know we wouldn't do it if we didn't love
great.
it, but how's that
One of the-
experience?
It's a great thing. One of the biggest things, though, too, that we got coming that's going to really do something for the youth is we're doing an entrepreneurial program with the city of Bristol, UEZ.
Mhm.
Okay. Shout out to
under,
UEZ.
Stephanie Gonzalez's direction. We're gonna it's called Career Pathways. It's 14 tracks, which produces 119 careers plus businesses.
Mhm.
But what it is, we show them it all through virtual reality and with simulation, teaching them heavy machine operation, forklift operator,
Mhm.
medical, law enforcement, whatever, with the software that we could teach them to give them real world experiences at the ages of 12 to 17.
Absolutely.
Keeping them occupied with those type of things. That way, as they grow and come up, they'll have those things in their mind, not just the stuff they seeing outside or on online that is not positive. You know what I'm saying? We're planting positive things in them by just programming them with virtual reality and simulations of real world experiences.
And sometimes you just gotta get a job. Yeah, like y'all are really preparing them for the work, the workforce and or entrepreneurship.
Some of them are going to own the businesses that they learn. And some of them going to go to work.
Yeah, work.
You know what I'm saying? But the point is, they're already going to have this certain knowledge of the skill, not just coming out of school and got to learn. Now they're coming out of school, got knowledge. Now the learning process that they can get involved with because they're an adult now.
That's very intelligent.
They already got it. They from years of doing it while they were a kid.
Absolutely.
Real world experiences.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to see what the career pathway lays out for our future. Literally, these kids are our future. They're going to be taking care of us and they're going to be molding and shaping the earth. So I'm super excited to see what the career pathway lays out. Shout out to UEZ for sure. We are impeccable fans of UEZ and Stephanie Gonzalez.
Versus UEZ.
Yes, we strive to model after them for sure, especially the pillars of the community like you guys. It's an honor to have you on the radio show. We definitely look up to you and see the things that you're doing in the community. So we appreciate you being on our platform for sure.
And tell them about the building too. We want to tell y'all about our building too, because we are pretty much at the finishing stages. We took about a year.
Shout out to Rich,
United Advocacy Group.
Oh, shout out to Rich.
Definitely patient with us, and as we are patient with him as well.
Yes. So with our building, like Harlan hit on our entrepreneurship program, we're going to take 2 spaces on the 3rd floor because the 3rd floor of our building is an office suite.
Okay.
So we got small businesses in there. And I'll tell you some of the small businesses in there. But we taking 2 of those suites, and one of the suites is going to be for a youth male program, and one is going to be for a youth female business, so that we can house them and kind of get them going. Some of the other businesses that are in our 3rd floor suites are Ascenda Healthcare. They're in there doing trauma and therapy services.
Shout out to Ascenda.
Yes, we also have first class flying equestrian
flying
center.
first class
Shout out to John and
equestrian
Sarah. We love you so much.
and community center.
So we got John, he has his office space in there. A tax office just moved in about a week ago.
Okay.
And we got a couple of other people.
Got the Muslim brothers.
Yes, we have a Islamic
teaching.
Islamic education business. It's not like a mosque, but
Brother Randall.
They do their
Brother Randall.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hey,
Shout out to Brother Randall.
They was up here when they was up here for a little bit.
They were doing their live streams and stuff like that.
World. Yeah, they're awesome.
And they love the facility. And then on our 2nd floor, that's where we do our programming from. So that's where we have our our gaming lounge, our music studios, our streaming studio. Um, we have our our community barbershop and hair salon.
About to put the laundromat.
Yeah, the laundromat. We have
to watch, something quaint for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And
To
the
learn.
homeless
It's domesticated.
people, people that need help and don't got no money to, we'll have a program day where we let them come in and wash their
community
clothes,
washing.
give them some hygiene products, stuff like that.
So life skills are so underestimated in our culture for sure. They don't know how to make beds. They don't know how to wash clothes, dishes, cook, clean, whatever it is. So by you guys providing an avenue, it changes the dynamic and the mindset of who these individuals will be. So I actually love that idea. I love the program idea. If you need volunteers, feel free to reach out to us. We'll come in, help out, mentor, coach, whatever it is. We'll assist with you guys.
And we also have a registration. Everything is like based on registration, so you can register for free sneakers.
Okay.
So we have a free sneaker program that we launched last month. December 23rd, we did the giveaway with the toys and the sneaks. It was such a success. We just decided to go into 2026 and just open it up as a whole free program. We've reached out to Freeway, like I was telling y'all before, who's connected with us now. We just got to finish putting together everything before we go ahead and launch it off with his visuals and stuff like that on our marketing material stuff. So it's just very exciting for the stuff that we got going on.
Absolutely. And, 2026 again, with a bang.
Want to thank
starting
y'all for
with
the
a bang.
Opportunity. Yes,
Absolutely. We have the wonderful Harlan Miller and Tony Hill upon us, guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I see everyone tuning in. I see all the comments. Thank you for sharing all the likes, all the hearts. Thank you for sending all the stars. We greatly appreciate you. Our platform is very, very important to us. So we're super excited to have some pillars in the community amongst our presence. Thank you for sure.
What were some early challenges you guys faced when getting chemo off the ground, and what are some challenges that you guys face when working with the youth?
As far as challenges trying to get chemo off the ground, the challenges that me and my brother faced before he passed away are challenges that I no more have to think about, because we had challenges. Our efforts weren't even being, taken as serious as we was trying to put it. But I have no type of
y'all in y'all due season right now, so it's different.
He may not be here, but we're still moving on what we was doing.
Absolutely.
And now, people are paying attention that we not just here. We don't just have activities to keep the kids busy. All of our activities, I don't care if it's basketball, football, pickleball, everything has a curriculum. Every single thing, and it's life skills, peer-to-peer accountability, everything is being taught. Even mental health, deterrence, everything is there when we doing whatever we doing. Whatever is not just we want them to have fun, but we also need them to learn to work with each other, learn to understand each other. Just like with the music I do. Everybody know that I've been doing music for years. My son, he's signed. I got another guy who's signed. We're in the publishing. We publish music. This is what we do.
Yes.
I have a new drill music policy. I don't record any drill music. For any kids can't come to me to record drill music.
Can we take a second to talk about how important that is?
And especially and the word ops, like we turn ops into opportunity.
Absolutely. Can we sit and talk about for just a second about how important changing the way we are saying things and the things that we are using in our music and how it actually affects the young people?
It's a manifestation, basically. Manifesting things, energy that you put out there, especially through music. Music is a very powerful art form that a lot of people underestimate. Its influence.
It's just totally different. I mean, I don't really understand. When you make music, you're supposed to make music to make people feel good. That's what music is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But music that the youth is making today is music that's literally getting people killed, or it doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Music.
Especially after the fact of someone getting killed.
Pain music.
You know what I mean?
And
it's not understandable to me. So,
And when we made the No Drill music program, it was based upon us being in the music business and understanding like what the amount of money that was being spent on these artists, like millions of dollars being put in these artists' pocket to go out and do negative things.
Mhm.
So if you look at that and see that, we look at ourselves and say, how can we change this?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the only person that really benefits from the kids doing this crazy music, the ones that get signed, you get all the millions of dollars. When something goes wrong, the only person that benefits is the label. They get the insurance check, recoup. They don't go to the parents and be like, look, here's some money and all that. I mean, if they got music that can continue, which, you know, half the music is not even music that is
timeless. It's not long lasting at all. Yeah, it's not long lasting at all. It's
but
like
the
microwave.
point is, their parents, everybody's just heartbroken and gone, and but the label got that money. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, if they could just understand that, like, you know, what kind of legacy you gonna have? You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. There's artists out here that don't have their own life insurance policy, but the labels have key employee policies written into their contract.
Even the dude that's your manager that probably got you to the label and all that, he got a policy on his own policy. You feel me?
Yep.
So
but you don't.
So when you got guys like us, that
we teaching you this,
working with, because we work with the Attorney General's office. Shout out to Steve Campos, Steve Torres from Ascenda, Matt Plackton, who is the Attorney General now, but it's going to be shifting over. We're going to have a new female Attorney General. So, like, just to be able to know how to work with the labels in partnership from a violence prevention standpoint, knowing and holding them accountable of what they did.
Yeah.
Because we know. Yeah. And now we're putting them on Front Street. So, like, they forced to work with companies like us. And creatively, we are looking to do some PSAs with a lot of artists that put out negative music to let the kids know that it was just entertainment. You know, it's a facade.
Yep.
And tell them the truth.
So did you guys expect it to be such a smooth, like, I don't want to say transition because you're doing both at the same time. So with the music aspect going into the chemo, did you guys expect y'all experience in the music industry to influence your nonprofit as much as it does? That's how it started.
Yes, I feel the same way.
There's only two people in history that ever had a nonprofit record label that did something, and that was Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball. That's when I'm the business guy. My brother was the hands-on guy, writing music, producing music, whatever. So I'm trying to put business together, and I found that. So I start trying to build on top of that, like make this record label, you know what I mean, where these kids can get, you know, portions of the money, and then other portions can go and promote their music, market their music, this, that, and the third, because that's the biggest key for even a lot of kids that sit in their bedroom right now. They don't know that you do need a little marketing budget. Yeah. Even though we got TikTok, which is crazy for the kids, it blows them up. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to make a business out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, create the longevity and stability.
Those are the things we trying to teach them as well.
Establish a working relationship with a media outlet like VMG here.
VMG.
We here for y'all.
So,
but yeah, big on the music. What are some things that you took from the music that you brought into what do you do with chemo? Like it could be ideas,
pretty much everything.
I respect your model.
Like sport, you gotta look at it as sports. We work with athletes, we work with, you know, entertainers. So like we work with the music business so creatively because I'm degreed in marketing. You know, like Harlan degreed in marketing too. But the way that we utilize the music is different because we take companies and their budgets and we do product placements with products and music videos and you know, song placements by taking that product and embedding it into a song. So we sitting in a studio with an artist, you know, like a big name artist, to where we having the song or the product written into the song.
Maybe one bar too, a half a bar.
So creatively, it is different from sitting down writing a song. You know, it's like working with the same type of business, but it's like bringing finances to the table. So it had the blessings of working with people like Ludacris, you know, doing product placements with Trojan Magnum for a sexual health campaign. That was real big. That was like a multi-million-dollar campaign that we did. We actually like worked with Radio One, which was like a large media company, which is now Urban One. iHeartMedia as well is another media company that we work with.
Mm-hmm.
So just working with these program directors and just like creating these opportunities from where we come from and bringing it to the youth and like really exposing, like people saying, this is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, y'all don't know what we do. Now
I
we
don't
showing
know.
people what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just excited. Can't wait to open up our building in a couple weeks.
Absolutely. So we talked a lot about the services you offer, the things that inspire you and all of that. But what makes you get up and do this work every day? What's the drive? Where does it come from? Is it hard some days? Is it not hard some days?
Nah, just this is what I want to do. So it's just that simple. I don't want to do nothing else as far as there's no other job I want to do.
Absolutely.
So I can make this my everyday. This is what I do.
That we preach that one day this will be our full-time job, and this is what we'll wake up to do every single day, something that we love. I was always taught to choose a job that I love because I want to be there. So that's why I'm probably working in the fields that I'm working in. But on this flip side, I would love for my dream to be my full-time job. Getting up every day, serving the community, helping at least one person a day. That's my goals and aspirations for the world. So that's really cool.
As for me, when I started Games on the Go, it was started, as what I do today, as far as community outreach, violence prevention. It started as that. I could be easily making hundreds of thousands of dollars, making birthday parties every week, every weekend. That's not my focus. There's other companies that can service those needs because there is not going to be another gaming company that can match what I'm doing. Hands down, I'm the only gaming company that's trying to be a service provider partner in the aspect that we are when it comes to like having police departments partner up with you and take their vehicles and get creative how we can get out in the community with these mobile vehicles and stuff like that. So, it's just a lot, man.
Okay. So we do a lot of work in the community together, but what is the message that you want to get out to the world or to the community? What is the message that you're trying to send?
The message, I'm gonna say the message, the main message is that from when people visualize us, I want people to really, really look at us and know that you can do it. You can
It's an example here.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I went to Salem. I didn't have to move to Salem. I moved to Salem because I wanted to. I seen a need. There was so many shootings going on in where I was born, where I came from. I'm not about to watch that happen when I'm with these kids and they on my truck and they know me. Some of them is my family. So when I go back, I don't just take me. I take my business. I take my family. I take everything I got and I go there and I show these young dudes that stand. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I show these young dudes that's sitting on the corners that it's another way out. So I go park up, hang out with them, see what's going on. What can I do to help? What can we do to partner up to change the game out here? Because there's opportunity.
Absolutely.
So when you can do things like that, it really,
How big of a role has, like you said, partnering and collaboration? How big of a role does that play in what you guys do?
As long as the partnerships is fair and honest,
it's mutually beneficial. That's a big thing we say.
It's always good. That's why that's why when you see, I create all the flyers that you see. That's why when you see the flyers, you see all the people that's on there. They all the people that reached out to me. The thing is, I don't feel as though I have to reach out to people to invite them in on a situation that I post and that you can clearly see that I'll post one flyer that might have 2 logos on it. I'll post another one that have 5 logos on it. I post another. That means that as you call and you join in, that's why we put it on Facebook. So if you want to join the cause, you're more than welcome. We'll partner with anybody. And also what I want people to do too is, like, for instance, we're on this platform right now speaking about who Chemo is and who Games on the Go is and about what we do with the youth. I just want people out there, when they're watching us and watching these different platforms, pay attention to the comments that you post. If it's not about what we're talking about, it shouldn't be posted in the comment because then you're trying to take away from what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
I can understand that people need heating and all of those things, but at present, we don't handle that. What we handle is trying to take care of the youth and bring our community back to where it should be, so the kids aren't considered the cancer of society.
Absolutely.
And if there's a father missing in the home and you need some male figures to help you out with your child, there's a place that you can really come to that's going to love on your kid and make sure that their mind is right.
In a safe space.
In a safe space.
And the reason why I said what I said, because I was paying attention to some of the comments while we're talking, and somebody went in there and started talking about that, about, you know, this is fine and everything, but people need heating. And I understand that, and I'm 100% with you, but it's not what we're talking about on this platform.
Absolutely.
We value lanes over here. People up here have paved their own specific lane and they're sticking to it. There's somebody that can scratch whatever itch that you got for the community.
Absolutely. I'll find you the resource and I'll shoot it to you. I'll tag you.
Tri-County has been great throughout the years that I have been knowing Tri-County.
Absolutely.
Since I was 13 or 14, when Mr. Kelly first started it. They have always been, it's Tri-County and Gateway now, but they have always been great at giving heating assistance and everything. They have always been great at it. So, you know, that's a little word for whoever needs to know
it's
about
like going to Burger King for tacos. We're not doing that over here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Hilarious. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a lovely interview.
What's the long-term vision for Chemo? Where do you guys see yourselves at in the next 10 to 15 years?
Being able to provide all of the services that individuals need.
Everybody.
You know, you got to crawl before you walk. But we definitely want to be the go-to people for whatever, you know, another organization that may be doing right now. They may, you know, funding may fall short. They waiting on funding. We the next in line. You hit us up. We if we got some, you know, funding for electric and heating and all that, you know, as the years come and the Lord will, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that's where I want to be. I want to be.
I like that.
I like being different. So like, I like how we be able to bring things that other people aren't doing to the table. So
it's a lot of different events coming.
A
lot of big good events coming for the city of Bristol, Cumberland County that we trying to be, you know, bring forth. That's going to bring a lot of revenue as well, because it's other, you know, celebrities and influencers are going to get a chance to see what we got going on here.
Yes, that's the biggest
based off of the way we're trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way to bring more money into our communities.
Absolutely.
For June.
Go ahead.
About June too, if we can.
What's going on, June?
Violence Prevention Month.
Oh yeah,
Violence Prevention Month. You guys got some plans for that?
Something big, man. The Attorney General called us. And they're actually coming to wherever we're hosting the event for June. The state people is coming to be a part of it.
Okay.
There's a big grant out in the marketplace called the CBVI. It stands for Community-Based Violence Intervention. So that's our focus point. So for June, for Violence Prevention Month, we're looking at hosting Violence Prevention Weekend.
Okay.
Cumberland County, between Cumberland County and Salem County.
Oh,
so we're looking at big.
The magnitude of that, guys. We look forward to that.
We haven't gotten the talent out yet, but we are in talks with some talent. And there's some artists with some songs. Like right now, The Baby, he has a song called "The Letter to the YNs." So if y'all check into that song, tap into it, you know, listen to it. But that's the vibe of what we are trying to bring to this concert. Artists that connect with, you know, the community and the kids
message, and the mission,
and the message, you know, like that we're trying to put across, but still with that flavor that we want to get out of it, you know, with not trying to water anything down.
Absolutely. We look forward to June coming. 2026 is going to be awesome for all of us. We are providing a platform for everyone to be great. Super excited about this interview. Before we start wrapping up, our signature question, and it's for the both of you. How can we assist you moving forward?
Us as a community, us here at VMG, what do y'all need from the people?
I mean, I'm going to say it like this. Moving forward, just stay connected. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, so many people that we work with, I don't have time to hit everybody. But as soon as you see that flyer go up, just hit us. Our contact.
Yeah, I had to work Thursday. We was going to come Thursday to the what's the name, but
yeah, and I'm going to say just like we're just gonna connect. I mean, there's
Yeah.
things that I like that y'all got going on, and I think we can create some things. And
Absolutely.
talk about it.
Absolutely.
Exciting.
And one last question. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, but one last question. Can you just give advice to your 16-year-old self?
You say what?
Give advice to your 16-year-old self.
Ooh.
It doesn't have to be
yes.
long, just
Nah, it
whatever's
ain't gotta
coming
be
from the
long.
heart.
That's
Whatever.
crazy that you would hit 16.
Mm-hmm.
The advice that I give to my 16-year-old self, I purposely got kicked out of school when I was 16 because I wanted to be grown and run the streets.
Mm-hmm.
The day I walked into my mom's house early, and she was like, "What you doing here?" And I said, "Got kicked out of school." She said, "You on your own? You know that, right?" And I said, "Thank you." And I went out in them streets and I got everything that they had to offer me, and it wasn't all good. I ended up some places. That's another story and another time. You know, like I said, I got a real story for these kids because I went through it all.
Yeah.
But if I had knew what I know now, then I would have never thought that was cool to get kicked out of school the day that I planned all of it, just so I could go in the streets.
Yeah.
I'd have never did that. Straight up, I'd have
Thank
stayed
you.
in school and continued. Thank God that I'm still alive, and I ended up finally getting a high school diploma and getting degrees and stuff like that. But you know, I wouldn't have never did that.
Thank you for the
education, y'all.
realness. Thank you for the
brother, man.
realness. We
Yeah,
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it can't be
For
too
sure.
cool for school.
That's right.
For sure.
Any
What
advice
about
to your 16-year-old self, brother?
Any advice to my 16-year-old self? I'm gonna say, listen, because I didn't listen. I got into a situation that I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and if I would have just listened, you know, like my mom said, don't do something, don't go to this place. And me and my hard head, every day after I got done football practice, I wanted to go hang with these guys. So, you know, I'm gonna just say, you know, the very key part. Listen to your adults, your elders, because what they speaking into, you know, you as a youth, as a teenager, you only got a couple more years till you become an adult from 16. So them 2 years is major, because 16 getting involved with something and 18 getting involved with something, it's a totally different situation. And I'm firsthand to tell you that, because the stuff that I was involved in, it was court related, and my situation got moved from being a teenager into adult charges, and I didn't do nothing. I wasn't involved in anything. I was accused of it, and I wasn't.
And it changed the whole dynamic of your life.
So God's blessings.
Well, the beauty of it,
You know,
he did get out of it.
Yeah, I got out of it
that
because it was a
was
false
nothing that had to do with
accusation.
him.
Yeah, it was a false accusation. So
Right.
But how
you know,
quickly it can happen,
Yeah,
right? How quickly it can
Drop
happen.
them a dime
Mhm.
and change your life. So like, and it also connects with like mental health and stuff like that. So like a person that, you know, like you think that something like that happens to you as a young person, you get accused of something, right?
Absolutely.
When you grow up, how do you handle getting accused of something?
Mhm.
You understand?
Absolutely.
People don't understand, like, that little thing that happened to you when you was a kid trickles up to you as an adult.
Absolutely.
And it's like, you have to get your own type of therapy and, you know what I mean? Services to come
Your
and
own
fix stuff
healing.
like
You
that.
gotta re-raise yourself.
So I'm gonna tell you firsthand, me being able to work with the kids helped me so much. Dealing with the kids is therapy for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell people that. I'm just telling y'all platform.
That's awesome.
Because like the kids, when they come to me, like when I go to a school or anything, I get so happy because these kids actually know who making them happy and teaching them things, because their parents might not know you, but they might say, "Hey, that's Mr. Tony," and they want to introduce you to their parents.
Absolutely.
Because you got a connection with them from
the influence.
working with them from youth, other programs and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And you're leaving a legacy behind through them, actually. Nah, that's dope.
I often talk about my mission, because my mission is to at least help one person a day. If I wake up in the morning, I'm not thinking about, oh, my day's going to drag. Oh, I don't feel like getting up. But I'm thinking about the impact that I can make in at least one person. I'm not trying to save the world, but that one person to make a difference in their lives could help the whole world eventually. You know, we're all each one person, 1, 2, 3, 4. We all do work in the community. We're all working for the greater good, and we all have a purpose and mission that was assigned by a higher power. And by us being in the same room and doing this collaboration, it's fireworks flying, right? It's fireworks flying. And I hope we continue on this journey and this collaboration. I'm super excited to have you. I had to hunt Mr. Harlan down. I'm super excited that he's here. Mr. Tony Hill, is always an honor.
Man, got you on front
It's always
street
an
too.
honor. Yeah, I made him get into this. So I'm super excited to have you. It was a great conversation. One of the biggest questions that people say that they enjoy is the 16-year-old self question. So that's kind of one of our signature questions that we ask all of our guests, all of our entrepreneurs, anyone in leadership, just to hear it, because we have a lot of young followers, and sometimes they tune in just for that question.
And the people like us, the people who have a backstory, like me, you know, Tone, you know, and anybody else that I work with, you know, like my wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all from this community. We got backstories, and it's not all good because of the way we came up. But now, in this day, we got a message for the youth. You know what I'm saying? You know, like my wife run along with me with this whole thing. She got heart. I keep forgetting what the whole thing is, but it's heart. Like, it's reentry and trauma treatment, all different things that she do with females. You know what I'm saying? But that all derived from what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. You know, you can sit back and watch what's going on, but you got to jump in at a certain time and plant your place in your situation, especially as we get older. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, we got our stories from when we was younger, but now we need that story from now. So that's what one thing I appreciate with everybody around me. We all got a story. My UEZ board the same way. You know, everybody got a story, and everybody's here now. You know, as we move up in age, we all presenting ourselves in a different light of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're grown-ups. We're grown.
Who we grew to be.
Right. Now it's time for us to project this light on these kids. And because one day when we not here,
they're going to be running it.
They're the ones going to run all of this.
Yes, they are.
And it's a scary thing if you don't got people out here trying to steer these kids in the right direction. You got people just steering them in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That's not going to have, you know.
Facilities.
It has to be balanced.
I can't go to my
spaces.
last days thinking like, boy, we really didn't help nobody.
Could have did more,
So I'm just trying to help.
I also feel like they can use I feel like our youth should learn to use other people's experiences as shortcuts.
Exactly.
You know what Hov said. Hov did that, so hopefully you ain't got to go through that. So I'm big on that.
So I told my kids all the time, because of my background.
I don't want
like
you
I said,
to
it's
go
a different
through
story,
that.
different time. But I've always told them, I'm not just doing this because I don't like you. I'm getting on you. I want to argue with you every day. And and I because I ain't allowed none of that. I ain't allowed no moping past me. We not talking, because that's not what I had kids for. I've never not gotten along with my kids. They all understand and respect me because they know why I'm here. They know I got a story. So I'm trying to teach you not to do what I did.
Absolutely.
Even if someone makes mistakes and end up in places that I've been, it ain't that I didn't do my job. It's just that when you become grown,
to learn
you
on
make
your
your own
own.
decisions.
Absolutely.
Your own choices and decisions.
The good decisions is so important. Sometimes I don't think they realize how much their decisions reflect the rest of their lives. They may choose something now and think, oh, it's okay now, but later on it's going to follow you. And I think that's the biggest lesson and discipline that we need to be teaching our kids.
Cause and effect.
Absolutely. What you're doing now is going to affect you in the future, especially 16, 17, 18. I remember my 16-year-old self. Woohoo. I'm telling you, we all have a story to tell for sure. Thank you guys for coming on this platform. We greatly enjoyed your presence here. We enjoyed the stories and your mission and your purpose. We are honored to work with you. Like I said, in the future, please feel free to tap us in, throw our flyer, throw our logo on everything that you got, because we're fully supporting you. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for sharing and subscribing.
Contact you guys? Do you guys have any contact information you want to put out there?
Is it just the Facebook, the chemo page?
Right now, for me, for chemo, I use my Facebook because I really don't even know what it sense it makes to get a website when everybody checks my
on
Facebook,
yeah.
all the time. So, and the only thing goes on my Facebook, it's nothing private. It's all
public. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. So if you need to reach Harlan
Yes,
Miller, he's the owner of Chemo. Please feel free to reach out to his Facebook page and Games on the Go. What about you?
You can contact me at 856-500-4242.
4242.
Right.
There it is, live, guys. You heard it here first. Super excited about this episode. I hope you go back, watch the whole thing. If you know someone who could benefit from this information, please like, share, and subscribe. Let them know we're here.
Watch the old episodes too. They're on the YouTube.
Go back and watch our episodes on YouTube. Super excited about the platform. 2026 going with a bang. You are tuned into VoiceBox Radio. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to my co-host, Brandon.
You, sir.
We are out of here for today. We are out of here. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you.